All right. Thank you for joining. It's been a little bit of a while. I apologize. Had a lot going on, but we are back, baby. We are back. So today, I wanted to go ahead and go over Pepe USDT on the Gate IO chart, just because it has the longest history, as you can see. Right, going all the way back until boom, 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 April 19th, 2023. So very interesting chart here. I remember I drew a lot of these weekly volume profiles out just to see where the value was. We have the monthly profile and the weekly. The monthly is gaining the most respect when it comes to this project lately. As you can see, we are now bouncing off the previous month value area high, right? So let's go ahead and just remove the weekly time frames. Key levels, this is very old, so I'm just gonna put this here for now. Little supply demand flip right here, so I could easily just change this really quick. Actually, no, hold on, right there. Boom. All right, so anyway, so just to go back to what I was saying before, so we had a massive sell-off with Pepe, right? And remember, this monthly profile is drawn from March, just the month of March. This is exactly where the highest volume has been traded, right here in the month of March, just this little area right here, right? Before we got this massive impulse higher, then we started to build some volume up here too as well. So value area high for Pepe sits at around point, I'm just going to say 0.8, right? Obviously, there's 5 zeros in front of it, but we'll just go with 0.8. And the point of control sits at 0.4. So after this massive sell-off, we went down, tapped the point of control, which is exactly where we found some support. We happened to find a solid little range between 0.4 to 0.5 before breaking out of that range, back testing this range. As you can see here, he back tested the range before impulsing a little bit higher, right? So with this impulse higher, a lot of people are probably wondering, where would Pepe come to a stop? And as you can see, it is still paying respect to this previous month, which is just historical data, value area high, right? We came up, tapped it multiple times, can't break through, and now it seems, since we can't break through and it has been respecting the monthly profile very closely, we might get a rotation back down to the point of control, which could happen, but we're not 100% sure, just seeing that this is still the bull market, right? It would be very difficult, in my opinion, to get back this low unless Bitcoin dumps, right? So as of right now, since we are getting rejected off the value area high of the month, I would at least expect price to try to go back down to here and tap or test this last low, which essentially would also be a swing failure of the lows right here. SFP, boom, let's go ahead and put that in. We can even dive down to a better chart. All right, so as you can see, this is technically a range. You could even go ahead and pull a, let's go ahead and take off the sessions volume profile. Don't really need that. So you could pull a profile for here to see where the most volume has been traded. And right now, we also did bounce off the value area high of this developing range. It is developing, so once this range is lost, then this volume profile would become more relevant. But for now, it still acts as a somewhat important level, right? So it is battling the value area low, but it is developing, so we can't really pull too much context. Long story short, double top on the top on the higher range. Price is selling off, is trying to find fair value, and it seems like fair value is pretty much right below this low right here, right? So that is going to be the target for Pepe at around 0.7, which also lines up with a daily level, 0.71 to be more exact. Now, if we do lose that, then obviously the next major area of demand comes in at 0.5. Which, from the current prices, let's go ahead and see how far down this is. You're talking about 5% down to the daily level, or 25% down to the major support, resistance, demand zone, right? Now we can also go ahead and dive into the weekly profiles too as well, which also hold some value. A lot of value, actually. Let's go ahead and get off of, we'll leave the monthly up too as well, actually. Go ahead and delete this. So as you can see, we had a weekly volume profile, which was made right here. Go ahead and zoom in. I'm actually going to go to the 4 hour. So we had a weekly volume profile, which was made right here on this massive dump, value area low all the way down here, point of control sitting at 0.5 as well, value area high also sitting at 0.7. So we tapped the previous month point of control, started to trade within this range. This week ended, but it still had some respect, right? So we had a point of control, which was right here. And as you can see, price impulse broke out, which shows that it wants to go ahead and attempt to at least tap the value area high of this volume profile, which it did, broke through, and is now back testing that same profile as support. So if this holds, the next area to really keep in mind would be 0.85, right? That's will be the next weekly volume profile high after we break through the monthly, but it seems to cannot break through the monthly. So one thing to keep in mind is we cannot lose the 0.7. If we lose the 0.7, there's a very high probability we will come back down to 0.5, and then that would be that 25% drop in price. If we do manage to hold this level, specifically because we are kind of trading within this profile too as well, if we stay above 0.75, which is almost exactly where price is, right? Price is literally battling that volume profile to the penny. Look at that. It's right above it. So as long as we could stay above it, a couple more 4 hour closes, then I would expect to see price reattempt to break through these highs and also go for this volume profile or at least this liquidity above before possibly coming back down. So right now, this is really a no trade zone in my opinion. You'd really want to see this come back down to at least tap the daily. Just like so, sweep it, reclaim, go for the highs, reclaim this level, and then go for these levels up here. Yeah, that kind of got all messed up, so let's go ahead and make that a little bit cleaner. So we want to see something closer to this. And off to the races, right? So that's what I can see with Pepe, but like I said, if we do lose this level, then there's no doubt in my mind that we will at least come down and test this demand zone. May even tap the value area high, point of control of the weekly volume profile before reclaiming, tapping that level, and then shooting for higher. So that's exactly what I expect for Pepe in the near future. We're not exactly sure exactly how it would go, but like I said, for right now, it's pretty much a no trade zone. We do also have a important level right here because that's the value area high of this weekly profile, right? Which has been traded through, so not as important, but still holding some sort of relevance, as you can see. If we do manage to stay above this level, then yes, I would be expecting price to just start to kind of reclaim there and then move a little bit higher, right? Trying to find higher value and potentially going after the previous all-time highs. So we'll see how this all plays out. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. It's been a little bit since I made a video. Gonna try to make a lot more recently because I know a lot of people do like my videos. Follow me on X, Navitility, 133 followers. Love to get to 1,000. That would be absolutely beautiful, just like all my subscribers. But yeah, take care. Have a great day. Until next time, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe.